If Bobby went out and recruited somebody, it wouldn't show up on your board because this is your very last row, okay? The very last row. But on Bobby's board, that person would show up on Bobby's board just like Tom did on your board on Bobby's left side, okay? Now, Tom got Bobby. Now, Lisa knew a person, and Lisa went out and got Jim. J-I-M. Again, Tom's board is affected by Lisa, Terrence, Bobby, and Jim, which give Tom 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Lisa has her own board, okay? Now Lisa on her team has Bobby and Jim, which will appear on Lisa's board just like Tom and Tim on your board. All right? Now, Lisa can't give you any more here. The people that Lisa bring in now will only populate on her board because that's it for her. Now, from here, for you, okay, you can put people here. Tom can put people here. Or Terrence can put 2 people here. All right? So let's say Terrence knew somebody. Terrence knew Ron. Now, Ron will be a part of your board along with Terrence, along with Ron, along with Lisa, along with Bobby, along with Jim. So if you're looking at your board, Tom, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people underneath you. But you, being the person that owns the board, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, only needing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to give you your 14 to cycle from this board. We're going to make this quick. Okay. And Ron knew Don. I'm sorry. Not Ron, because Ron people wouldn't apply to this board, but Terrence knew Don. Alright, now 1/2 of your board is completely filled. Now everything else that happens on this side of the board can come from Tom, Lisa, Terrence, Bobby, Jim, Ron, or Don, but it wouldn't appear on this side of the board because this side of the board is completely filled. Okay? Now, but that's your left side. It's done. Now we got to focus on your right side of the board. Either you, Tim, Chris, Greg can apply to the right side of the board, but we're going to take a different angle here. You didn't have anybody. Tim didn't have anybody, but Greg knew somebody. Say Greg knew Terry. Remember, top to bottom, left to right. This is Greg's board, which will look like your board on when Greg logged into his back office. So this is Greg first person Terry, just like your first person Tom, left to right. All right, and but Greg didn't know anybody else at the time, so you knew a person. Remember, top to bottom, left to right, you knew another person that was ready to get started, and that person might be Matt. But Matt will fall in here under Chris, because this is your full board. From you would fill up from left to right, okay? So Matt will fall here. Okay? But now Chris sees that Matt is here, but Chris still don't know anybody. But Tim may know somebody. And again, for Tim, it's going to fill up from left to right. All right? The next person that Tim knows will fall directly here, okay? Which will be Tori. Now, with this last spot left, one of 3 things can happen. Chris can't give you any more because his 2 are done. Everything that Chris does will fall directly on Chris' board, which wouldn't affect your board. This one person can either come from Greg, because this a part of Greg too. It can come from Tim, because all this is a part of Tim's board, or it can come directly from you, because this is your whole entire board. So no matter where that person came from, it's going to help you to cycle, because that would give you 14. So we'll say Mary, just say Greg knew Mary. Mary would fall here. All right, that's Mary. And that would automatically cause you to cycle off this board, giving you $100, okay, for the first cycle. And normally on the first tier that pays out $500, but on your very first cycle it gives you a $100 payout. Now, what's so significant about this thing is this. Now, Tom has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Okay, 6. Tim has 6. Lisa has 1, 2. Terrence has 2 on his board. Chris has 2, and Greg has 2 on his board. From what we see here. Now, each of these persons are responsible for having 14 people a part of their board just like you did in order for them to cycle. And all of your personally sponsored people, when they cycle, they follow you onto your next board. When you cycle, you start a brand new level 1 board just like this one, but it's completely blank with just you at the top. So what you want to do is invite a few more people to take a look at this thing and start filling in the spaces from left to right. And as your team cycle, all your personally sponsored people, once they cycle with 14, they begin to follow you back to your board. Okay, and when their team, whoever they sponsor directly, when they cycle, they begin to follow them, which in turn will begin to fill up your board automatically based on what you did on your first level 1 board. And another magical thing happens. When you cycle from here, you automatically go up to level 2. And the way level 2 works is helping all your people cycle off level 1. So you basically clone yourself. You're in 2 different places at one time. You have your level 2 board, which starts brand new, and you have your level 1 board, which you re-enter. Your level 2 board can only be filled from your level 1 cycles. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Your level 2 board can only be filled from your level 1 cycles, from Tim, Lisa, Terrence, so forth, and so on. And also, you start a brand new level 1. Your level 1 board is the only board that you can work on and bring people in directly. And as you fill in level 1, level 2 will automatically take care of itself along with level 3. Okay, I hope this makes sense. I'll do another diagram explaining the boards a different way here shortly. So guys, be looking out for me. Again, this is Ron, Cha-ching, the Internet Marketing King. Till next time, be blessed.